What's
Hey,
up,
y'all.
everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So we got a good one for you today. What are we talking about?
3 vital things besides food and exercise
Right.
that will help you lose those stubborn pounds.
Now, we're not gonna lie to you. Exercise and your diet, that is probably
Fundamental.
80% of it.
Fundamental.
But
Those
this
are the
other
basics.
20% does make a difference. It'll help move that needle for you.
So you know how like your weight can plateau and you feel like you're doing all the right things, you're eating right, you're exercising, and you still can't lose those pounds.
Right.
We're gonna share with you 3 other things
Right.
that we do, not related to food and exercise, that help us break past that plateau and lose those stubborn pounds. So you definitely want to keep watching to the end.
And if you're new to the channel, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon. That way you never miss a video.
When you subscribe, make sure you leave us a comment saying, I subscribed. And we would love to reach out to you personally and thank you for joining the family. So if you want more content about healthy lifestyle, faith, family, including marriage and relationships, business, then make sure to subscribe and click that bell for notifications because we have new content coming to you every week.
Every week. Right. And we have a subscriber we want to shout out. You guys know every week we shout out a subscriber. Who are we shouting out today?
Candace. Thank you so much, Candace, for joining the Brawley Story community just recently. Welcome to the family.
Thanks so much, Candace. We really appreciate you.
So,
What up?
number 1,
Uno.
besides food and exercise, that can help you lose weight,
And it's often neglected.
and it's something you love,
Well, hopefully.
should love, we love it,
Yeah.
is sleep.
Yeah, so believe it or not,
I liked our, head nod. That was in unison.
corny.
You never would have done it if we choreographed it, but it just happened, y'all.
That's
just
true.
being in sync,
That's true. I would never have done that.
It's like you want to say jinx, but like, can you do that for like a motion versus a word?
Sleep is a big deal. Your body repairs itself while asleep. Your stress hormones go down when you're asleep. And if you don't get enough sleep, then you can actually hinder your body from losing weight. It'll hold on to weight.
We'll like wake up in the morning sometimes if we stayed up late, and we can expect, because we weigh ourselves every day.
Every
We
morning.
can expect that if we got little or poor sleep the night before, that the scale will be the same as the day before or higher than the day
Generally,
before.
yeah, that's right.
The nights that we get the most sleep, like leading into the weekend, we got to sleep in, our weight drops.
Typically goes down
So
significantly.
why is that? That hormone called cortisol.
Yes.
Americans live highly stressed lives.
Yes, we do.
When we sleep is when the cortisol level has a chance to get the lowest.
Yep.
So we're fully relaxed. We're not able to think about work and all these things. Hopefully you're not dreaming about it. But
That would be a nightmare. Cortisol goes up.
But while we sleep, our cortisol levels go down. And so cortisol contributes to belly fat.
Big contributor.
Just think about it. If you go to sleep at a decent time, you get your 7 to 9 hours is what most adults need. In fact, even your body will fight more disease.
It sure does.
If you get 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Your body will fight more disease if you get 9 versus even 7. It's scientifically proven. So it is absolutely vital, not just to grind. Oh, I got into the gym. Oh, I had my veggies and protein.
Right.
But did you sleep? And when you sleep, you'll see that your weight starts coming down.
So you want to definitely get your sleep. A lot of people neglect that. They're eating right, they're working out, but they're not getting enough sleep, and that can definitely stall. So some tips for getting better sleep at night, right? Number one, enforce a bedtime on your kids if you got kids.
Yes.
We,
yes.
we as you guys know, we got a 1-year-old right now, and she runs the show during the daytime. But at nighttime, you got to go.
Got to go.
She got to go.
As cute as she is, she got to
as
go.
As much as she wants to stay up, bedtime at 7:30, kid. It is what it is. So we enforce that bedtime, and it allows us to get time to relax, to wind down, to stretch. Trying to get back into stretching, guys. So we're stretching. We are watching a little bit of television or reading or something like that. Relaxing.
Whatever relaxes us.
Absolutely. That's a big deal, right? You want to get your mind and your body on one accord to realize it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
On time.
Turn the lights down. First of all, when the sun goes down, so do I. So I love I love going to sleep early, but I turn down the bright lights, only dim lights at night, so that my body is in a process of winding down. And when it's bedtime, I'm sleepy and ready to go to sleep.
She's not kidding you guys. She is very sleepy. I mean, 8 o'clock hits and she's exhausted.
The wind down works.
She don't need no wind down.
Just like my baby's bedtime routine, my bedtime routine gets me nice and ready for bed.
I wish it was the other kind of bed. She means sleep.
Oh, it's not even that kind of video. Anyway, get your sleep, lose some weight.
Yeah, it does help you lose weight. It definitely does.
Number 2.
Dose. Stress management. We talked about cortisol on the last point.
How to take it down.
Big deal. You got to really keep that thing controlled throughout the day and the week. You got to control that stress.
Because stress increases that cortisol. Sleep decreases the cortisol, and stress increases it.
Yeah. Well, stress is exactly what produces that cortisol in your body. So if you're overworked or you're really, really tired or you're emotionally drained, your cortisol levels are going up. And as a result, your body holds on to fat. It produces fat a lot more easily when you have that cortisol.
You can be eating right, exercising. If you're stressed out, you're not going to lose that weight.
Yeah, they can definitely hinder it. So you can be like, I'm doing all the right things, but you're super stressed. You could even be stressing about losing weight. And that can also cause you to not lose weight. So you want to be relaxed. You want to practice some things that can help you relax and keep the cortisol and stress under control, right? So some simple things that you can do. Pray, meditate on the word.
These are things we do every day.
Every single day.
That reduce stress.
Take time to breathe. Organize the things that you have to do.
Right.
Create an organized task list. So that way you're not overwhelmed by all the things you got to do. Create a plan for how you're going to approach the task that you got to do. Talk to someone about the things that are bothering you. Those are things that can help alleviate some stress. Exercise is a huge one as well. It relieves a lot of stress.
These are all things we do. We pray every day. We exercise every day. We organize our thoughts so that we are not overwhelmed. We practice good emotional health by talking about things. Another thing that helps to alleviate stress in a daily routine is laughing.
I got in the house tonight.
Yes.
The Bible says that laughter does good like a medicine. And I remember when my husband and I first fell in love, and I realized that this man could make me more mad than anybody else could.
I take credit.
So in order to alleviate my stress, I would go right to YouTube, to my favorite show, and I would laugh while I was mad, y'all, and my cortisol started coming down. So practicing laughter is something that helps us to alleviate stress. Even if we're both frustrated, like we were both frustrated this morning, and we're like, why am I frustrated? I don't even know. Why are you frustrated? I don't even know. And we just laugh about it. Every week we go for a nice walk in nature together. And there's something about nature that helps to set our minds free, that helps to relax us,
Yeah.
that helps us to focus beyond our technology and our task list and just be.
And it changes our environment. That's another
Yeah.
thing. You know, it's a nice thing to get a change of scenery and something that's not related to something that you got to do.
Right.
Another thing too, just you got to be careful of, just a caveat on the exercise. It's also, you know, a lot of people push on the exercise. Sometimes you need to make it a little more moderate and a little more easygoing to reduce cortisol. So you,
Yeah.
I mean, you can overwork the exercise and that can jump cortisol too if you sustain really, really high levels of intensity. So I do believe in high intensity exercise, but you gotta be mindful sometimes if you need to relieve some stress.
Yeah.
You know, like a nice
Right.
walk or going bike riding or something like that. Or
Right.
something that's relaxing as well.
Yeah. So it's important to have a wind down routine every night where you're not just waiting till the weekend to relax, but you have something that helps to bring down your cortisol levels every day, as well as on the weekends, fully unplugging. Also, hugging. Something as simple as a hug actually reduces your stress. So we give lots of hugs.
Lastly, another thing that we do is we will, especially since this pandemic has started, guys, we started asking each other, hey, what's 3 things you're grateful for today? And
Practicing thankfulness.
you just practice that thing, just to be grateful and to be aware of all the blessings that you have in your own life, even around all the other not so great things that are going on in life. Just focusing and training your mind to
Exactly.
focus on the positive things, and that's been really, really great. And it also helps alleviate stress.
Tell me 3 things you're grateful for today.
Right now,
Yeah.
well, I'm having trouble. I'm just kidding. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my health, and I'm grateful that cheat day is tomorrow. One day away.
And this is exactly what we do every day. Take a moment and just focus on blessings. Just that simple.
Well, you got to answer the question too now.
You didn't ask me the question. How am I going to answer a question you didn't ask?
What are you grateful for? 3. Wait a second. You subscribed? If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. That way you never miss a video. Also, go ahead and click that bell notification. That way you'll always get a ding or alert whenever we drop some new. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Number 3, tres.
Oh, you got some Spanish?
Yeah, a little bit. That's about the extent of it. Number 3 is water. A lot of people are not drinking nearly enough water at all. And that dehydration can cause you to hold on to weight too.
Yeah.
Big deal. So we drink a ton of water. We usually aim for at least half our body weight in ounces.
That's the formula, y'all. For the proper amount of water is half your body weight in ounces.
At least.
So if you weigh 100 pounds, you drink 50 ounces of water a day.
That's right. If you weigh 200 pounds, it's 100 ounces. You want to drink at least half your weight in ounces every day. I mean, that has a tremendous impact on all sorts of things. Your mental clarity, your physical strength. Believe it or not, you can increase your strength 10% over being dehydrated. Yeah, it's 10%. You can get a big jump just from being properly hydrated. You can see a difference, obviously, in your sleep and your ability to think, in your mood, in your skin, but it also will help you with weight loss.
It actually serves as an appetite suppressant.
Yes, it does.
So when you're drinking water throughout the day, you're not going to be as hungry. And when you're eating a highly nutritious, low calorie diet, trust me, you're going to need some water so you're not hungry. My husband's always saying he's hungry.
Always.
And sometimes I reply with what?
The most annoying reply in the world, which is drink some water. I'm like, I've been
Drink
drinking
some
water.
drink some water, because sometimes
Guys, I drink 1.5 gallons of water a day.
but sometimes he drinks it at a certain time of the day instead of constantly throughout the day. So if he hasn't had his water yet for the day, he'll talk about how hungry he is. And I'm like, that's because your jug is still full. So drink your water and then let's suppress that appetite
That is not true.
And that is absolutely
It's not
true.
true. She just says it because she gets
Absolutely
frustrated.
true.
She's like, I just cooked all this food.
I just cooked this delicious
all
dinner
this
for
food,
you,
and
you're going to
still
insult me by
hungry.
saying you're still hungry. I can't help because you have a calorie count you're trying to stay within.
I'm just telling you I'm hungry.
Because you're trying to just do
That's
6
it.
ounces of meat.
I'm
Squeeze
hungry.
me.
I get
I
hungry
prepared
sometimes.
what you asked.
I'm just telling you, I get hungry sometimes. I don't know why you take personal offense to my hunger, but she does, guys. She does. This is not fake. This is not scripted. She gets mad.
It's just annoying. That's all. It's an insult to the chef.
I'm just telling you. There's plenty of chefs don't give you enough food. That don't mean the food ain't good.
You can't say I don't give you enough if it's what you asked for.
You go to a fancy restaurant and joints be empty plates. It'd be good.
Whatever.
This is just to give you an idea of how much water we drinking a day. That's my wife's, right? That's 80 ounces.
And I'll drink. You see, it tells you like the time of day to help you like keep track of where you are. But I'll drink 1.5 to 2 of these. Depends on how much I sweat.
But part of that is
It
because,
helps.
so that's a little overdoing it. But part of it is because she's still nursing, right? And then this is mine. Mine is like 40.
You gotta show them the part with the writing on it.
It's about 40% bigger because I'm a bigger person, or maybe 50% bigger. I don't know. But anyway, I have to drink this whole thing, not to mention some other water that I get through other meals that we're having. It is a lot of water, but it helps. It helps you drop weight and it makes you feel good, gives you energy. All right, guys, so we hope that you enjoyed this video and learned something today that helps you lose some weight if you're trying to lose weight or just to be healthier. If you got some other tips, put them in the comments below. We'd love to hear them. Or if you got other questions or ideas that you would like to see some type of content from us, let us know and we'd be happy to do those videos for you. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon.
And when you subscribe, make sure you leave us a comment saying, I subscribed. And we would love to reach out to you personally and thank you for joining the family.
We will be back next week.